Wait a minute. And I actually seen somebody say, like, in the comments of it was like the article about Marvel, that maybe it's not necessarily that we have like hero fatigue. Maybe it's just like the movie, like shit has just been just bad films, a whole bunch of bad films for superheroes that we just don't care about anymore. Cause I'm not gonna lie, anytime a Spider-Man movie drop, like I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna see that. So I don't think it has anything to do with like superheroes. Same with Batman. If Batman drops a movie, like I gotta check out the Batman movie. So maybe it's not necessarily superhero fatigue, which is what I thought it was too. Maybe it's just like we just over it, bro. Like bad movies, bad scripts, all that shit. Maybe we're just over that shit.
What do you think? Something else I kind of wanted to touch upon here is a couple of updates.
Same with Deadpool, and if they dropped another motherfucking Wolverine movie with Hugh Jackman, I'm seeing it. I don't care. Even though he died, I don't care. Like, it's Hugh Jackman. If he wants to give it one big hurrah, one last hurrah, then I'm gonna check it out. Did you see this? Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine are slated to lead. See, okay, so I heard that he was, but okay. See, wait, what? Yikes! Hold on, chat. Is Marvel really scrambling trying to make something work? Hold on. Are they really scrambling? And like, yo, let's cook.
Involving Deadpool 3, because that's got to be the movie I was kind of most looking forward to next year, just Wolverine and Deadpool side by side. And we did have the director make a couple of comments, specifically when it came to the title of the movie. He said here, no, there's no title yet. I sometimes refer to it as Deadpool versus Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine, or Deadpool 3 with Wolvie. We've got a few titles we've been banning about, but boy, it's a tough one. I feel like the safe go-to title is Deadpool and Wolverine. You don't even need the 3 attached to it. Just really calling it that, I think, will sell so many tickets.
Mazzo, thank you for 100 bits. It's bad writing. I do believe it's too much superhero content coming out one after another. Yes, but half the shit is due to bad writing, and also it could be those two to Toby and Hugh with Tom Holland as the main lead. Wait, so they're bringing Toby, Hugh Jackman, Tom Holland.
And would just be the most simplistic, easy way. The only other thing that he talks about is, again, reiterating how Disney is very much approving of their R rating, so it's gonna be full throttle. And
I'm not gonna lie, at this point, Disney, like, just do it. Y'all like, y'all really don't got no choice. Just do that shit.
That's gotta be interesting. This is Disney's really big first attempt into the R-rated territory. Deadpool 3 does really well, which I'm thinking it is. We could have a lot more R-rated content in the MCU, which I would be down for. The director also doubled down and confirmed that Logan is canon to Deadpool 3. And I feel like we've already known that, but I saw a lot of people surprised when the director confirmed that. In my mind, I still think that, you know, Logan happens later in the future, and what we're seeing with Deadpool and Wolverine just happened in the past. At least that's what I would hope, because I really wouldn't want them to mess with the perfect ending that Wolverine had there. But
I think they're really about to do that though. Chat, if y'all are saying that Tobey Maguire and Hugh Jackman are supposed to be like in the new like Avengers or Secret Wars or whatever the fuck, how are they gonna explain that? Also, I'm sick of the multiverse and everything. Like everything has a multiverse. Well, that mask is hard.
This is where I toss it off to you guys. You see some of these updates with Deadpool 3. You still hyped for this movie? Yeah. Moving on to territory where I'm like, okay, let's take it with a grain of salt, because it does involve Avengers Secret Wars. And since this movie to me is still like years away, I feel like we're almost never going to get this movie. Yet we still get updates and rumors left and right. But what they have reported here is that in Avengers Secret Wars, Tobey Maguire's Spidey and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine will be the 2 leads of the TVA's multiverse army. Tom Holland's Spider-Man is the chosen one.
Tom Holland overall is the main face and lead of the Marvel brand as a whole. Plus, after these next 2 Avengers movies, the MCU will have a soft reboot after Secret Wars.
Oh God, yeah, just leave it, bro. Which this is like they're gonna get different actors to like and bring this shit back. I don't know. I just leave it, man. Just try it. Go up a different avenue. I don't know.
Of the MCU. All right, so breaking it down there, from what we've been hearing about Avengers Secret Wars is, you know, this movie is gonna be the thing that like pays respects to the entirety of the superhero movie world. While Avengers Endgame and Infinity War were respecting the early days of the MCU and wrapping up that story, Secret Wars is gonna go all the way back to the days of like Tobey Maguire.
What? Nah, wait. Okay, see, they're doing it again with this bullshit. Bro. They're doing it again with this bullshit. But it's like, I grew up on these, so it's like now I have to see it. I have to see it, bro. Do y'all remember this Hulk? I had loved this Hulk, bro. I had loved this Hulk, and I had loved this Fantastic Four. How are they gonna do this? Well, I guess he's not Captain America anymore, so it's like they gotta say something about that. If they have Deadpool in this movie, for sure Deadpool is gonna say something. Oh my gosh, bro. Wait, is this still gonna be fuck, what was his name, chat? Oh, there's no way I'm forgetting his name. Blanking out his name. You know who though. Holy shit. Are they gonna have then Ben Affleck, Daredevil? Okay. Nicolas Cage. There we go.
Spider-Man in the early X-Men movies. Pay respects to all that kind of stuff and whatnot. We also heard reports that Avengers Secret Wars would actually take us into the world of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, into the old Fox universe with the X-Men. And
shut the fuck up. Mary Jane? Kirsten Dunst?
Here it looks like because the TVA has rounded up an army to fight against Kang, like, sure, this could all be plausible, but there's like such a gut part of me that goes, you're making this up, right? Like, this sounds almost like fan theories, and wildly not. Would I love that? Tobey Maguire and Hugh Jackman as the leads for an Avengers movie? Dude, yes! But it, like, just sounds so unrealistic. Like, could that even make sense and be pulled off? And do I even care? Because I still get those two legends on screen? Also, that line about Tom Holland's Spider-Man is the chosen one. What does that even mean? Does that just mean he's the one that gets to represent the MCU army?
They're just trying to tell us, like, yeah, guys, you gotta like him, guys. He's the chosen one. Like, just please like him so, like, we can keep using him. He's young.
I feel like, I guess that's the most popular guy they got in the MCU. Might as well put him as the leader. This movie is going to be fan service galore, but I don't think I'm going to be that mad of it. This is
that's the thing. It's like, yo, we gotta get these tickets sold. We gotta get people in these goddamn seats. Let's just bring everything back. Fuck it. Let's just bring everything back. How will we make it make sense? It doesn't have to make sense. Damn it. Just make it happen.
Like a once-in-a-lifetime kind of movie. And
Spider-Man, but instead of Tom Holland,
we got the same time,
we got Tobey Maguire.
Excited for the fact
next
that
to Hugh Jackman.
Secret Wars is set to be this soft reboot. That whatever happens at the end of this movie, we kind of reset the timeline, set up a whole new continuity, and there's almost like.
And then we bring in the Hulk. No, not that Hulk. The last one. This guy. No. I'm talking about the very first one. Wait, the guy that painted himself? Too far back. Too far back.
A fresh new MCU on the other side of it. And I'm kind of excited for that MCU. I don't know. I throw it off to you guys. You hear these insane details about Avengers Secret Wars, that Tobey could be a lead. Hugh Jackman is going to be a lead. Do you buy it? And would you like that?
I would like it.
Hello, my movie peeps. Appreciate it.
I would like it. Okay, hold on. Real quick, just to figure out what the hell's going on here. And then
clicking on this video, the Spooky Mama season might officially have come to an end, and the set has gone back to normal, but that doesn't mean we're gonna stop talking about scary things, and one of those being the downfall of the MCU, man. What happened? Well, I might be exaggerating.
Well, we know what happened, man. You know, I don't know. Things just got, after Thanos got.
I honestly hope in the future, instead of having a whole universe, that DC just does movies based on comics like Injustice and Flashpoint or Red Hood, etc.
It would be nice for things to just be kind of like condensed instead of like, because it's just it feels like every movie is just a movie to set up another movie. That's what it feels like. Like, oh, you like this movie? Wait till the end, because then you might also like this movie if you like this one. It's like, bro, just make a good movie without having to talk about like the next one, bro.
Great idea by Marvel to save the sinking ship. However, when it finally drops, they will be like, to know the story behind this, you have to watch 3 TV series, half of 2 movies and end credits of 4 movies just to know the background why they came together.
Yeah, I think they got like too money hungry and just started just throwing every goddamn thing out after Thanos died. They were like, yo, let's just do everything.
Just a bit. An article was released today detailing a bunch of things.
Yo, Dan, with the subscription, 40 months, crazy. Appreciate you.
Is going on behind the scenes of the MCU that has really got me thinking, boy, how far have the mighty fallen? The people who scream out the words, the MCU's in shambles, are winning today because they look to be a little bit right. So what I'm going to do here for you guys is breaking down this article by Variety, talking about...
That's the article. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you.
some of the things going on with Marvel and a couple of changes we might see coming up in the near future. But I don't want to just be about my opinion. I need to hear from you movie fans out there as well.
I got you, man. Trust me, I'm a talker. I got you, man.
Hear everything going on behind the scenes with Marvel. What was the most shocking piece of news? Do you think Marvel could ever reach their peak?
The most shocking piece of news is I heard that they're gonna replace Kong with Doom. Why the fuck was what really? That's not true, is it?
Again, or the golden days are behind us and what we got left is just, you know, some of the true fans staying behind. Okay, so yes, this morning you might have seen a lot of people talking about the MCU in shambles because Variety put out an article titled Crisis at Marvel, Jonathan Majors' backup plan, the Marvel's reshoots, reviving original Avengers, and more issues.
Reviving the original Avengers.
It was mainly Disney that made Marvel pump out all that content. Kevin Feige didn't even wanna announce future content in 2020 cause it wasn't planned yet, but Disney made why for money.
Bro, that literally screams like desperation. If they plan on reviving the original Avengers,
Revealed. That is one dang packed title, and we're gonna get into all of it. And in this Variety article, they detail events that happened this past September where Kevin Feige and a group of other Marvel executives went off to Palm Springs to do their annual studio retreat to kind of talk shop about what they want planned for the future of the MCU, some things that need fixed, and well, apparently this time around, that annual meeting turned into a big cleanup mess. Starting off with the first thing on the agenda here, the Jonathan Majors situation. In the Variety article, they say here, the most pressing issue to be discussed at the retreat was what to do about Jonathan Majors, the actor who has been poised to carry the next phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but instead is headed to a high-profile trial in New York later this month on a domestic violence charge. The article goes into further detail that Kevin Feige and the executives have already started talking about possible backup plans in case things go south with Jonathan Majors. Now, again, as you guys know, we're not a gossip site. We don't deal into other people's personal lives, except when it comes into affecting the movies we watch and enjoy. So with the Jonathan Majors situation, it turned into something that his lawyers were promising the public that it would be taken care of so quickly. As soon as they show all the evidence to the judge, he'll be proven innocent and he can be let free to continue being Kang the Conqueror in the MCU, because acting-wise, I do really like him as Kang the Conqueror. But when all the evidence was presented to the judge, he looked at it and said, I don't see innocence here. We're going to trial. And I was like, oh, okay. Damn. Not saying he's guilty, but that casts a bit of doubt and some worry for Marvel because they were wanting to make this man the new Thanos of the MCU. It also doesn't help that court cases take months, sometimes years to get settled. It's not going to be great if while he's about to show up in the next Avengers movie, the next day we also have headlines about him appearing in court, what's going down, and whether he's proven innocent or guilty. So Marvel's plan in this article they're mentioning is to pivot. They're saying that they're strongly considering maybe going to a different villain like Doctor Doom, which, yeah, could work out. It sucks that you have all this buildup and an Avengers movie literally titled Avengers Kang Dynasty. Gonna retitle that to Avengers Doom Dynasty? I guess it's also worth pointing out, though, that Kevin Feige already had his doubts about Kang the Conqueror even before any of the legal issues came up, because the article does mention that the poor box office performance of Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania already made Kevin Feige go, maybe he shouldn't be the big bad of the MCU and we need to change things. Yeah. In my opinion on that situation, it is very sticky, but looking at it from just a fan perspective, I thought they handled the introduction of Kang and his big presence as the big bad so drastically different than the way they did Thanos. Thanos only had like 5 minutes of screen time total before he finally became the big villain in it.
Thanos was that yuck. Bro, all he did was step on screen and say, fine, I'll do it myself, in a fucking end credit scene, and everybody was like, the fuck? What the fuck?
Infinity War.
Bro, when he said that shit, I felt like I was in danger, bro.
But Kang's been showing up in the TV series of Loki, and then as a secondary villain in Ant-Man. Like, it just didn't scream giant big bad. Performance was great, but I'm like, this is just a weird way to launch him as...
Bro, I don't even remember this. I don't even think I saw this Ant-Man movie.
as the ultimate bad guy. So that's one thing that could change in the likely future. Kang might no longer be the big bad guy of the MCU. The next thing that they start talking about here is some of the underwhelming box office performances of their recent Marvel films, like Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania underperformed. Guardians of the Galaxy did do awesome, but I think a lot of people expected that to crack $1 billion, and it didn't. And now the upcoming Captain Marvel.
That's gonna be a
sequel, The Marvels, is also looking to underperform, so it's got Kevin Feige and the Marvel execs scratching their heads like, what do we do to bring back in the MCU fans? And
yeah, do it, because I'm like...
Imagine getting fired due to allegations and an ongoing trial. While the white bitch, Amber Turd, is still working and has a movie coming out even after proven guilty, an abusive, drunken, drug addict, husband abuser, and a cynical liar. What a joke.
You are not wrong there. You are not. It's weird, but you know what it is. Gender. Apparently, men can't really get abused. Like, you're a dude. Like, suck it up. So it is what it is.
Their idea is kind of crazy. The article says here, sources say there's been talks to bring back the original gang for an Avengers movie. This would include reviving Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man and Scarlett Johansson Black Widow, both of whom were killed off.
I'm not gonna lie, that's desperation. I don't care if the multiverse of bullshit, it's desperation. But damn it, I'm gonna see the movie. It's fucking Robert Downey Jr.'s I'm gonna have to see it, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. I'm all for yo guys, we cannot let them get away with this. We gotta stop doing this until they write better movies. Blah, blah, blah. Secretly, I'm gonna be in the theater with my hood on. Oh shit, he's back. Oh, this is fucking lit, man.
In Avengers,
I will be on stream dragging this movie. But in my personal life, you will see me on my Instagram reel with my feet kicked up.
This might be random, but this nigger Ty still to this day still hasn't watched Let It Shine.
Bro!
This was before his kid and now he still didn't watch it, so now you can show Demir a classic. Brie Larson is already about to leave the MCU due to just the toxic part of the MCU community. Well, comic book movie community hating her for 5 years.
Well, that's not...
and shit, so if the Marvels tanks, I do believe she's leaving the Captain Marvel role.
Oh, I don't blame her, and I don't want it to be like she don't deserve the hate. It's not her that deserves the hate. It's the people that are shaping her character and giving her these lines to try to make these just these fucking statements to the audience, like women can do this and a man that, and the man wishes they could do. It's like, dude, it's just not a good fucking look. It's not a good fucking look. But I mean, at the same time, she reads the script. Like, she's given a script and what the heck character's gonna be and shit like that. So it's like, we can't really fault them too much because she likes the character, but she don't deserve hate or anything like that. It's just,
There's Endgame.
I'm so sick of seeing movies with a female lead where they just preach about how dudes are dumb and how the women can get it done better. It's like, holy shit, okay.
That is how you know Marvel has hit a new low. Now, would I see that Avenger movie opening day? You betcha, sweet
Bro, same, bro. Like, yo, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel, but I'm in there, man. I'm watching it.
Tootie, I'd be in line. A classic Avengers lineup with all the original heroes there that I grew up loving through the early phases.
But Dante, you said don't care. Don't care. Hey, Dante, what are you doing? I don't care.
Yes, please. I would love that Avenger movie, but it's so crazy that that's their mindset about how do we bring back these Marvel fans when the last phase they spent it just introducing 30 to 40 new heroes.
Talk about it.
That's the biggest problem that the MCU has been having, is just churning out content left and right,
holy
introducing
shit.
so much stuff that it begins to feel like homework for a lot of fans to catch up with. I also think that's got to be the major reason why The Marvels isn't going to do as well in the box office, not just because it's a sequel to Captain Marvel, a film that the internet is convinced everyone hates, which isn't true, but I do think the fact that it's a sequel to a movie and
we all hate it.
3 other shows on Disney Plus don't make it that appealing for someone to catch up on just so that they can see it in the theaters. I really wouldn't even know how they pull off bringing back an Avengers lineup movie, whether it's just something that happens between Age of Ultron and Civil War, a mission that we never saw. Would it just be our classic team of Avengers maybe from a different multiverse and we just go on with that? Or do they just mean they're going to bring those characters back for like...
It would just be a different multiverse. It would not make sense for them to try to put out a fucking prequel, bro. Like...
Secret Wars, because I feel like that's expected. So that's one idea on the table about how to bring back in old MCU fans that have maybe jumped off the boat. Another thing going on that's been a constant issue in the MCU that maybe not a lot of people are talking about is the upcoming Blade movie. The Blade film that was announced back in like 2019 with Mahershala Ali set to star as Blade has gone through a couple of directors, 5 different writers, and every time the movie gets delayed, the actor Mahershala Ali has to continue just sitting in his house waiting for Marvel, Kevin Feige to pick up that phone.
Also, Elizabeth Olsen might not return as the Scarlet Witch either. She says she wants to move away after being Wanda for 10 years now, plus it's been confirmed her character is officially dead.
Damn. Yes, I mean, yeah, she did die. Or the character did die, right? Or I don't know, but either way, I don't blame her, bro. Especially with the state of what has been going around with Marvel. It's like, do you really want your career to still be attached to that?
You think I'm exaggerating, but that's honestly what's happening. Since Marvel is so quick with things and they just start shooting a movie left and right quick, the actors have to be available in certain windows. So this time, Mahershala Ali has passed on a lot of movies and projects he could have been in, all waiting for that Blade movie to be ready. And some of the details about what this Blade film was about to look like sound awful. The article says here, one person familiar with the script permutations says that the story at one point morphed into a narrative led by women and filled with life lessons.
I ain't gonna lie, just pick up another gig, bro. Just pick up another gig.
Blade was regulated to a 4th lead, a bizarre idea considering that the studio had 2-time Oscar winner Ali on board. And I'm like, what are you cooking in there, Kevin Feige? Do you not have your pulse on all these projects? Like, a woman-led Marvel superhero film is fine with me. I'm excited for the Marvels while most people are crapping on it. They released a clip the other day.
No, come on, you know that shit gonna be trash, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I get it, man. I get it. You different from me, man. You gotta, gotta obtain to the audience, man.
That actually looks a little fun. But when I'm gonna go pay money,
a clip, dog, a clip. You know how the movie probably like 90 or 100 minutes long, something like that. A 30-second clip is not gonna make me think that the whole movie gonna be like that.
To see a movie like Blade, I'm expecting Blade to be the main star of his movie and not the 4th lead character. Also, Blade, I feel, should almost be like mindless blood violence with some cool action and a decent story.
True.
Life lessons? What are you doing?
Right?
I read that and I was like, damn, those YouTube woke bros are gonna have some mighty fine content to make after this article, and honestly can't blame them after this. At least one bit of good news from this article mentions that they hired Michael Green, the script writer from Logan, to do the latest script for Blade. But I'm telling you, if they delay this movie even one
He said, let's give it a chance. Y'all can give it a chance, and then y'all can tell me about it. But I'm good. I'm done with it, bro. I'm sick of all the fucking forced messages and all this shit.
more time, the star is gonna leave and this film might be canceled altogether. It's so sad to see Marvel struggling this hard, and I just really do think it comes down to, like, Kevin Feige does have great ideas, but they stretched him too thin when it came to the TV shows, pumping out all these movies. They had one man doing too much. It was impossible for him to keep his eyes on everything and make sure it was coming out good. If I had it my way, I would just cut the TV show stuff entirely, go back to only movies, and just have a focused storyline and plan thought out. Quantity over quality has gotten crazy with Marvel, and this article is just
they just trying to dish out and get the money for the shows in between the movies, how long they take to make.
Proof of it. Like, this is stuff you would think scoopers would reveal online. You're like, I don't believe that, but this is Variety. This is as professional as it gets in the movie news world. And really, that doesn't even touch upon the other major issues going on here. There's talks about the whole VFX unionizing against Marvel because they just continue to do last minute changes to their movies that causes them to just work so many hours, not see their families, not be happy with their job. And I feel like we have seen,
bro, all that for the movie to drop and people to call it ass. That's crazy.
That, like, you go back to movies that just came out like 10 years ago, there's some VFX 10-year-old movies that look way better than VFX today because those workers back then were given leisure time, were given the comfort to finish the movie, where the movies today, it's like, hey, chop chop, this movie's got to be in theaters in 30 minutes.
Yeah, perfect example. Jurassic Park, bro. Jurassic World had a whole bunch of that shit, man.
So really, truly awful, and I mean the DC side of things aren't that much better if I'm being honest. There's a little bit more hope there, you know, with their universe, but we gotta wait till Superman Legacy. But you know what?
Yeah, it's getting to the point where I'm more fucking with DC right now. I'm excited to see what this new Joker film about to be about. They talking about as a musical or whatever. I'm excited to check it out. I like what they're doing with Batman. I don't even know what Superman Legacy is, but I think there's supposed to be a new Superman. I'll check that. I will check that out too, bro. If it looks cool, if the trailers look cool or some shit like that.
Continue to try and stay positive and hope that they can turn things around. I'm not gonna turn into a Marvel hater or DC hater.
Have you seen this?
Movie. Put a chick in it. Make her gay.
Well, that may
Ideas of what to do with the new Prince Eric movie. Put a chick in it. Make her gay.
well that maybe we should go a different route than we did with Indiana Jones.
Fuck Indiana Jones. Put a chick in it and make her name it gay. Ideas of what to do with the new Prince Eric movie. Put a chick in it.
Of course, South Park. Of course, South Park had something to say, man.
I'm always wishing for the best with these studios because I enjoy these movies. They bring me comfort. It's not fun to talk trash on them, but sometimes as fans, we gotta be honest when things ain't working and they need to do some changes. Anyways, guys, this is where I throw it off to you guys. You hear all these details being released from this Variety article, like, what would be your solutions? What would you do if you got the Kevin Feige hat other than smelling it? Oh, one day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.
Take care. Honestly, bro, yeah, like I said, I think that I really think DC is, as of right now, is doing or is going to be doing a lot better than Marvel, and I kind of hope that happens just so that Marvel's like, okay, we need to take a step back, because it was at the point where we literally shit on Marvel, like they literally wanted to be us, but now it's going to be to the point where it's like, oh fuck, like low key, let's see what DC's doing, because we're just fucking up, man. We're just fucking up, man.
Mountain is transforming TV advertising by focusing on performance, and we've got an amazing team of people to do it, like Seymour Roaz. Tell people what you do here at Mountain, Seymour.
Well, I'm in charge of performance. We believe TV should be bought, targeted, and measured like search or social, the other performance channels.
That sounds fast.
Yeah, way faster than traditional TV buying, and it comes with real-time reporting.
Who is this? Who is he? Where's he from? Why does he look familiar?
Would you say that people could see results in a flash?
Oh, damn! He got a beard and and all that shit now.
Yeah, I guess. Why are you staring?
I thought this would be more fun. You'll always be my Barry.
You'll always be my Hal.
That hurts, Seymour.
Yo, what the fuck? Wait, is the Flash show done? His shit is all like grown out now and everything. Oh, okay, that's why. I was like, bro, why he looks familiar, but I cannot put my finger on it. All right, chat. It is time. It is time.